All right, this is the video of dichotomy, so let's just get right into it. All right, let's slow down this shot again, Dietrich, because we're going to be working on your shot anyway, so let's have a look here. I like catch it. I like you. The footwork here is probably pretty good, right? And this is the subtlety. I know we worked on this when you and I first were working on your shot. So when you catch this ball, we want you to have the hand already behind the ball, ready to shoot it, instead of, so you're trying to come up here and make an adjustment when you come. I'd really like for you to catch it already ready to shoot, so you're not having to adjust it while you're shooting here. And I'm going to work on you with keeping this guide hand. Most of the people's problems are shooting with this guide hand. You definitely don't have that problem. But part of the challenge with you stabilizing this ball is you could probably have that guide hand on the ball even now until the release happens. But check it out. It's hard for you to kind of get control of this ball when it's already, before it's even released, like right here, your hand is off of it right there. So the ball's going to travel from this spot with your hands taken off before it leaves your fingers. So it travels, because we got one frame out. Let's see. Basically, the ball travels this distance, or this distance, with it just being balanced in your hand, and that's gonna throw off your shot because it's hard to hold that balance there, right? So we want you to have that guide hand there. Guide hand would stay there until guide hand would stay on the ball until about this point when it starts to release from your hand, and you'll make more shots, guaranteed. Okay, all right. All right, so shot goes up, missed shot, and let's see if anyone else is trying to rebound here. It's our dilemma of the rebounding. Where is Dylan when the shot goes up? Where's Dylan here anyway? Looks like... How do we even get here? Looks like we're running an offense. But if it's my short corner, that's you, Dylan. We should be right there. You may have come up to help out with the ball, but anyway, got to get back in, and the ball shot goes up. And Dylan's playing short corner, so you're responsible for rebounding, Dylan. And Pierce, you're coming in here, right? Go get a rebound. Just kind of watch yourselves how we stand underneath here passively. Got you here passively, and you here passively. Right? Go up and get it. Go put a body on someone and box them out. You've been taught how to do it. You know how to do it. Now, I think it's right here I'm hollering at you guys to get back. Especially Dylan, because you got to get low, right? And I can see that you're kind of, just tell me if you're going full out here, Dylan. Tell me if that's a full out sprint for you. Because I can see what you can see, and that over here at your spot, the spot you're playing, there's someone coming across the lane there trying to get the ball. And he passes it right to that guy. And that is you, my man. Right? And you've got a ways to go, so I can't say it enough times that on defense, you have to just turn and burn to get back. Get there just in time. Now who's playing low here? See, now I've got Timmy coming all the way down here to help out. So Pierce, you got to be able to, and you two guys got to be able to step in and stop this. I've got now my guards. Gannon's coming way down here to help, and Timmy's coming way down there to help. Sorry, I got messy there. So see that, Pierce? I want you to watch here how you kind of just let him come in here, right? What you say to yourself, Pierce, is, this is my house. No one comes in here. So because Gannon's helping over here, on this penetration. And be careful, Gannon. You might not need to be all the way down there, right? You might have overplayed that a little bit. But I like the pressure. I like the pressure. I'd rather you be down there making it hard for people to make passes than to be passive. All right? But now you're vulnerable here because that's your spot. So all you guys, if we start to trap somewhere, you all have to help the helper. All have to come in and step up. But Pierce, he's coming really to your area, both you and, actually, it's all three of you guys. You need to at least get a hand up and step into that lane and prevent the penetration. So this is what I was barking at, Dylan. They're going to come, and you when the ball is passed, you have to turn and get there. If you turn and look and then try to get there, that's your spot, big guy. You got to come out here. And this is why I tell you guys that I want you to be in the spot when we're on offense, because it's confusing. Who guards you, him or him? See, Gannon? See how far you floated over here too, all the way to this side? You don't need to be there. Your responsibility is over here. And so between you and Dylan, you got out of position. Well, Dylan got a fight to get out there, and you're so far over you can't get there in time. He's going to put up the shot. Right. And at least we have a hand up. There's a hand up. And remember the 85% rule. Okay, here we come down on offense. With these lazy overhead passes, you guys, make the bounce pass here. Fake it up, come down. Because even if the pass gets there, it takes time to get there, and the defense recovers. Okay, we get it in. And the short corner is looking good. Dietrich makes his turn. He looks and makes a pass. Kind of hard to handle up there. Now, big guy, I want you to think about this. What do I always want you to do? Threaten shot, right? Did you threaten? Did you think that did this kid think you're going to shoot the basket? As soon as you catch it, you can't get rid of it fast enough. If you have a shot, take it. Or at least threaten it. Okay? That's okay. I just want you to think about that. Threaten shot first. Right? Kick it out to Gannon, okay? And I'm going to say that several of you guys were doing this, and I really like seeing it. Here's a good example of it. Here comes the pass. Stepping to the ball as it comes. Gather yourself and goes up. This is the difference between getting a shot off and not getting a shot off. All right? Boom. And again, and this elbow is always crushing you right here. Watch your release. Watch that thumb of your guide hand. And I can tell every time you put that elbow out there like that, you're pushing the ball. And we spend time working on it, and then you fix it, and then you don't practice, and you go right back to this old habit. That thumb is going to come right there. And that you can't have consistency. Now, let's see. We got any rebounders? Watch walking to the basket. Oh, shot goes up. It's going to walk there. And look. This is... God, I'm going to say, I can't. And I think I'm hollering at, again about getting back. Now, remember what we were in the other video, we're looking about losing, we're talking about losing feet. And we watched Alex chop, 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 close out. And if you do this, you get off your feet and you lunge, they're just going to burn you here. And as soon as you catch your feet, if you were sliding over, you cut them off. But if you open your hips, it's going to get penetration. And Dietrich has to come over to help. That means Pierce, you got to step in here to help this area. Now watch this happen. Loses his feet, he gets penetration. We have to have the help side come to help. That means he has to step on there, and if he doesn't step in there, he's going to make the pass. And the last thing I want you to do is swipe out in that way. I want you to front him, go straight up front him. That should not have been a basket. That was a lot of defensive errors on our part. A lot. Starts there. Then we have that. And you lunge at the ball and turn the wrong way instead of fronting the basketball. It's an easy basket. They deserve to make that one. But we beat ourselves. 1, 2. Dylan, I love this. You know that your primary role is to look, and that your first read is to look for the big guy. Look at this. There's 3 guys on you. So somebody is open, guaranteed. And you do a good job of hitting Dietrich. Now Dietrich. So now that you see that he was standing there open by himself, let's check out that shot. It's the same thing, right? See, you're pulling that guide hand off, and you pull it off right here. So that ball traveled on your shooting hand that far without any guide. And that will mess up your consistency too. And there's no follow through, right? So just work on that follow through. See how you kind of just pause your hand right there? You want to work on that follow through. Wrist snaps down. We worked on this like the first week or 2 weeks you were with us. You got to practice this stuff on your own, right? Because I don't have time to, we're learning offenses, defenses, presses, and stuff like that. These individual skills that you guys have not mastered yet, dribbling with your weak hand, you have to work on these on your own. There should be a routine where you work on shooting form, dribbling, ball handling, and passing on your own. Just your own desire to want to be better. If I had another 30 minutes, 40 minutes practice, we did a 2.5 hour practice, we would definitely do it. But it's everything we can do to get you guys on just learning the offensive, defensive schemes, press breaks, inbounds. Try to simplify as many things as we can for you. And they are just attacking your spot, Dylan. So here they come back again on defense. And look, right to where you should be. Every time they've come down, Dylan, they've attacked that spot. So you have to be aware of that, right? And another time that they get a score on our error. Meaning we just weren't in the right places or didn't hustle back. See, what's happening, this is a kind of a problem here too, Pierce. We don't want you to catch the ball over there, that far down. It's you need to be on this side of the half court, big guy. Right? And so if they're starting to cheat this position, who's our rim runner? We should be going right. If they're cheating, jumping this position, our rim runner should be right here, running alongside of you. And that's you, Dylan. You need to be right in here so he can make a relief pass to you. But you still probably even have Pierce on this breaking to the basket, even with all that. You do. Dylan, you ran yourself right into the play, right? You're the rim runner, and don't go inside here because we're trying to run this give and go, right? So even though Pierce makes this not ideal situation, he makes the pass. Timmy, he's wide open. And you know who else is open? He's in the wrong spot, but he's still open. So you have a. I don't care about the shot. Shoot them if you're going to make them. But if you have someone open who's closer to the basket, you know, and one more pass. Be thinking that, and one. One more pass, and one more. Break the defense down. I think that's where this video ends. Andreas, I just want to highlight something for you too. You see how you're reaching out with your arms to grab the ball? I want you to take your whole body in there and grab the ball. It's not enough to touch it. Go get it. And I think that's going to take us to the end of this one. All right, guys.